Are you living?
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're back on Talkback. 721-1290 is our number, and Jayton Simpson, our special guest in the studio, at the invitation of Anthony Peddle. We appreciate her being a part of the show now. All right, so we're on your own Facebook.
We're live.
We're live on live.
We're live on live.
Very, very cool. Now I'm really scared. All right, so we only have about 6 minutes left in our show.
Oh, no.
So, question.
Well, I just wanted you to elaborate on some of the events again that are going on today that people might not have heard at the beginning of the show. Let's talk about those again.
Absolutely. So I've been a part of the MLK Day Planning Committee for a few years now, and it's been such a joy to see the growth. Last year we were at St. Paul's Church. We were at max capacity. We had to turn people away. So this year we're doing our celebration tonight at 6 o'clock at St. Anthony's Church. And we're going to march to St. Anthony's Church from downtown Caras Park area where the youth rally is being held. And the youth rally starts at 5 o'clock. And then after this, I'll be preparing for a film screening at the Roxy, open to the public, film screening and discussion on King in the Wilderness. And it's a documentary about Martin Luther King from the perspective of his friends and family.
Now, you've obviously seen this movie.
Yes.
All right, so without giving too much away, what would you say to draw people to say you really need to see this?
You know, I believe the gentleman's name, probably the first guy, Jeff, I believe. You know, he was talking about the human or the flaws that MLK had.
Human frailty, yes.
Right. And so I believe this documentary allows us to see more of those flaws and how, of course, they came to be for him as an individual, as a human, along with his talents that he had. It allows his friends to speak on some of those hurdles he had to overcome with the decisions that he made, the burden that he bared, you know, MLK, he was able to harness all of everything that he had, every good fiber in his body, and present it to the world so I could literally be here at KGVO Studios right now having this conversation with y'all in this room.
In Missoula, Montana.
In Missoula, Montana.
He was the touchstone, I would say, for an entire generation to say, you know, it was kind of a turning point, really, when he took the stage in Washington, D.C. and had the I Had a Dream speech. Mm-hmm. I watched that today and I still get chills.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that someday my children, you know, the Red Hills of Georgia and all that, you know, that thank God Almighty will be free at last, free at last. And you go, who could not resonate to that?
Exactly. And honestly, now it's the question that I keep going back to. What do you offer someone who is not accepting that? The people who are trying to protect what they have and fear of diversity, what do we offer them? And then in reality, we shouldn't have to offer them anything. Honestly, what we have to offer them is their own freedom, where they can feel that they can operate and be American without being afraid of losing what their American idea is because of there's a minority working with them, or that I don't know.
Yeah, well,
right.
See, racial differences are real. They do happen. They do occur, but it's up to us as thinking, intelligent, knowledgeable, educated people to be able to say, okay, I'm looking at Jayton. I'm looking at the totality of your experiences from what I've learned today, and I know you better now than I knew you before, right?
Yeah, you learned a few things.
Yeah. Well, and I've told you things about myself too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now we know more about each other, and that is the essence of communication. So,
Absolutely. Yes.
But truly, just how we're all better as a result of that.
Yes.
I mean, that's the key to
The
it.
good outweighs the bad.
Absolutely.
And what bad?
Well, and I'd be willing to bet that you've probably encountered people who, you're probably the first person of color they've really truly ever met, and I would be willing to bet that you have transitioned any sort of bias they had prior. Well, you're a wonderful person in general, but
Stop
I just,
it.
Stop it. No, but I mean, I really.
It's his birthday.
I know.
Wait, bring it on.
No, but I mean, I really think that like what you your outlook on it, I mean, I would say is very similar to Dr. King, just that you come from a place of love and you see the opportunity to have the conversation. You always listen.
I appreciate
I
that.
think that's an incredible gift that you give to this community. So when we talk about, you know, how amazing Missoula is, it's because of people like you that add to that fabric. So
Stop it.
I'm gonna add that.
Yeah, I hear ya.
I'm doing my part. I'm enjoying my part, and you know, I put a lot of stock in the skills that you have, award after award, and just knowing you as a person, Peter. Like, I know that you're doing your part. I know that you're doing your part.
Well, it's just because I'm friends with you.
Nah,
No, I appreciate
you've
that.
been on your path the whole time, right?
I agree.
Like, and
I
Nick,
agree.
I don't know you that well, but I know you being here, basically being vulnerable,
Oh, yeah.
opening yourself up. You're
Right.
taking calls.
Oh yeah.
You're there. You're doing your part.
Mm-hmm.
And you are really, this program, this talkback show, which started many, many years ago by different people, right, has gone through many metamorphoses, if you will. I mean, we've gone from a straight political show to a more cultural show to today we're celebrating
Now we're the
Jay Todd's
Breakfast
birthday.
Club.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
you name it, and it is our listening audience that enables this program to continue every day, and it's your phone calls, whether positive or negative.
Do we have anyone waiting right now?
Nope.
Somebody call in, please. Call.
Unfortunately, we have like 45 seconds.
Oh,
left.
sorry.
Yeah.
Hey,
Next time you come
online,
on.
online.
Next time you come on.
That's right.
There you go.
But we could sing happy birthday.
No, we are not.
I don't feel like we need to punish everybody. I feel like we've done our
Scott
duty.
Richmond, our general manager, will come running in and say, no, we want people to listen, not tune out. Anyway, so what's coming up on tomorrow's
We're doing open phones.
Open
Yeah.
Phones?
Tell us what you want to talk
Cool.
about.
All right. So anyway, we hope you'll join us for that. There's so much going on in the world.
Yeah.
The government
Yeah, lot to
shutdown,
talk about.
Yeah.
Trump's speech, and we'll talk about all that tomorrow. We'll get back into politics a little bit tomorrow. I promise. But you guys have yourselves a great day, and if you have the day off today, enjoy and go to some of these events. And
Thank
we'll
you, everyone.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks, Shaitan.
That was a great show.
Or Neptune Aviation.
We did it.
Yeah, high five. Like,